Good morning. The verse of the day today comes from Psalms chapter 46, verses 1 through 2. I'm going to read. It says, God is our refuge and strength. He is a very present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, even though the earth be removed. Now, the author of this psalm said something very powerful. He said, God is our refuge. He said he's our strength. And he said he's a very present help in times of trouble. Now, one thing we have to understand is that God is already present. He's omnipresent. He's everywhere at the same time. He's always present. But it says in times of trouble, he's a very present help. I love that because it lets us know that when we go through circumstances like the situation we're going through right now with the coronavirus and people that are dying and the world is in chaos and things like that, the Bible says he's a very present help. That means he steps in even closer to comfort us, to console us, to let us know that he's there to protect us during times of trouble. So I love that. So we have to understand Psalms 121:1 lets us know, I will look to the hills from which cometh my help. So when I'm going through valleys, when I'm going through dark situations, I can look to the hills. He's that help that's there 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every minute, every second. He's there. He's waiting for us to help, to call on him. Jeremiah 33:3 says, call unto the Lord, and he will answer you, and he will show you great and mighty things. He's not a God that's on vacation. He's not a God that you got to leave a voicemail with and hope that he'll call you back. He's there, present, waiting to jump into your situation. I'm reminded of wrestling. I don't know how many people would watch wrestling, but when I grew up, I used to watch tag team wrestling, and there'd be one wrestler in the ring, and he's up against the opponent, and the opponent's beating him up, and the opponent's got his tag team partner, and they're just double teaming him. And then there's the one guy who's standing outside of the ropes with his hand saying, hey, tag me in. Come on, if you can just tag me, I can beat these guys. And the guy that's getting beat up, he's trying to take all the energy he has, and he takes that last little bit of energy and he tags his partner. His partner jumps in the ring, and he just starts wailing on those guys and taking them down. And it kind of reminds us of God. God is like that partner that's standing outside of the ring saying, tag me. Come on, tag me in, I got you. Tag me in, I got you. I'm ready to fight this battle for you. So we got to remember that God he's present. He's waiting for us to call him. I'm reminded of Elijah in 1 Kings chapter 18. It talks about how he gathered all the prophets of Baal, all the prophets that worship the false god Baal. And he said, meet me up on the mountain. He said that to King Ahab, meet me up on the mountain, and we'll see which God answers by fire. We'll set up 2 altars. We'll cut up some bulls, and whichever God answers the call, let that be the real God. So the prophets of Baal, they cut up the bull, and they made the sacrifice at the altar, and they were calling on Baal. And Baal would not answer. They started cutting themselves, and Elijah even said, maybe your God's on vacation. Maybe your God's asleep. Maybe you guys need to cry a little louder. Maybe your God is I don't know what your God's doing, but your God is not present. But then after they called on their God all day long and got no answer, Elijah said, now watch what my God does. And Elijah even went and got water and poured it on the altar. And when Elijah finally called on the Lord answered by fire. And the Lord showed himself strong. So I'm here to say today that God is present. He's here. He's ready to move on your behalf. He's ready to protect you. Psalms chapter 91:1 says, he that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. We have to find that secret place. There's a secret place that we can go to. No matter what we're going through, no matter what we're experiencing, we can go to a place in God's presence where he will cover us. He'll protect us. He is our fortress. He's our strong tower. He's our protection.